So starting with your hands and knees on the mat, find a flat spine. We're gonna start with cat and cow. So she's gonna contract in, good, pull the chin into the chest and lift up through the spine, good, lifting up to the sky, good, back in, and she's gonna go back out. Good, lay your body down onto the ground. You're gonna have your belly onto the mat. We're gonna press up, just finding this stretch. Make sure we're really pressing away from the floor. We're not sinking into the shoulders. We're gonna lift up through, good, nice long neck. She's gonna slowly bend her elbows, good, finding the back muscles, finding the arm muscles, and pressing up. Backs are definitely something where everyone's at their own pace and has different mobility. So if there's something you're not comfortable doing, definitely just go at your own pace. And lower. Good. Arms are going to go to high fifth. She's going to lower and lift 8 times, squeezing the glutes, pulling the abs in and up. We go 8 and down. Good. 7. Yes, she's using the muscles rather than relying on momentum. And lower. Good. Elbows are pulling back. Nice. And lift. And lower. And lower. And good. Keep the arms in high fifth and holding, and slowly lower down for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, so now she's gonna place her hands behind her head. She's gonna lift her elbows. Good, lift all the way up to, lift halfway up, and flutter kick the legs, point for 8 and 7, like you're swimming as fast as you can, and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and slowly lower down. Elbows will go down. Then she's gonna go back to high fifth. We're gonna go all the way up. Good, hold. Arms will go behind her in a little flutter position to go back up to high fifth and lower. Good, she lifts and back. She's got this, and down. We're just gonna do 4. Lift and squeeze. Good. Make sure the back legs are straight, and down, and 4 and back, and lift. Hold at the top for 8, 7. Find the arms, connect the arms, shoulders are down and back, elbows more up. 2, get your elbows more back, and slowly lower it down. And child's pose. Give the back some relief. You did a lot of hard work to let yourself melt into the mat. Good. Now you're gonna go back down. We're gonna have our forearms on the mat, really pressing away from the mat, so we're not sinking. We're lifting up, shoulders are down, we're actively pressing away from the mat. So she's gonna start with her right leg. We're gonna do 4 lifts, pointing the foot, straight knee, turn out. For 4, and 3. Good, 2, and 1. Left leg, we lift 4. Good, and 3. Good, and 2, and 1. We're gonna go back to the right leg. The arm is going to lower and lift, so we're gonna go to high fifth as she lifts for 4. Good, and 3. Down. Good, she's feeling her back muscles working. Glute is also active, slowly lower down. And other leg. We lift for 4, and down. Nice, 3. Abs are lifting in and up. And 1, and slowly lower it down. Good job. So let's get off of the mat now. So you can take your mat away. Okay, so now that we're nice and warm, we did more strengthening, we're gonna go into some more mobility. We're gonna go into our bridge. Her shoulders are in line with her hips. She's gonna squeeze through the glutes and lift arms by the ears, lift to standing. We have 1. Good, back down. And 2. And 3. Squeeze, try not to plop down. There you go. And 4. And slowly go down. Good. We're now going to développé with the right. Good. 4 battements. Down and lift. Straighter knee. And lift. Her hip is in line with her leg. and développé with the left. Straight knees. We go down, lift 1, and down, lift 2. She's pressing through and up 4, and slowly lower it down. Take a quick break. So now we're going to stretch even more. So she's going to go back into her bridge. Definitely proceed with caution. If you don't have a lot of mobility in your back, I wouldn't recommend doing this. So definitely keep that in mind. But she's going to go down onto her elbows. She's going to place both feet together and stretch her knees. Good. Notice how her ribs are stacked on top of her elbows. Nice straight line. Straighten your knees even more. Good. And hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't forget to breathe in this position. She's going to bend her knees. Good. And just hold for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Straighten the knees out. Good. And go back onto the hands. Bend the knees. And she's going to lower or lift up. Okay, so now that we're nice and stretched, we're going to work on our straight leg scorpions, or needles, as some like to call it. So we're going to start in first, tendu derriere. So we're going to just start with the stretch. She's going to grab the back leg with her right hand and lift up. Getting the weight forward for 4, and 3, good, 2, and 1, and slowly lower the leg down. Good. Now that she's warm, only do this if you're confident with it. She's gonna tendu devant and lift back and hold. Weights forward. Both knees are stretched. Good. Notice how her shoulders are nice and square. Hold. 3, 2, 1. She lifts up to lower nicely. Good job. Let's do the other side. First position, tendu derriere. She's just gonna grab the back leg with her left hand. Hold, straighten the bottom knee. Notice how her weight is more forward. Bottom knee could be a little more stretched. There you go, good. And lower down. So now we're gonna go for it. Tendu devant. We're gonna brush back, grabbing with both hands, and shoulders are square. Hold 4, 3, 2, straighten the knees a little more. That's okay. She's still working on this side. Don't be mean to her.